morning, everybody. I'm joined today by my beautiful giraffe, and for good reason. I've got an incredible story to tell you today. I don't know if anyone started watching my blogs from the beginning, but one of the stories I told very beginning of my blog sort of session that I started with Nana was about my entrepreneurial journey and how it kind of started when I was about 8 years old. I persuaded my mum and dad that I had to have a China giraffe from a real old antique kind of dusty shop in Tisbury in Wiltshire, and I saved up all my pocket money for about a year and a half to get this giraffe, this shiny gaudy giraffe from this shop. And my mum and dad totally thought I was crazy, thought I was wasting all my money, and thought I was, completely nuts. And the story goes that, I ended up persuading them that I really needed the giraffe and it was going to be, change my life type of thing. And they allowed me to get it. I took it home and took it upstairs. And within about 5 minutes, I dropped the giraffe on the floor. Its head had fallen off. And then my parents were like, I wasted all my money. And they just thought I was completely and utterly, mad. And I then spent the next year proving to them that I wasn't crazy and I could make the money back. So I became quite entrepreneurial and started washing people's cars and getting the neighbors involved and that kind of stuff. And I really put that giraffe down as my kind of first step in finding a way to get what you wanted and prove that you're not a money waster, and you can actually you can improve yourself. So that was kind of my first story. What's happened though since then is incredible. I haven't even thought about giraffes since that time, apart from telling the story. And since Nana has been ill, I've started to see giraffes quite a bit. So when she went into a ward, there's a ward in Salisbury Hospital called the Pembroke Ward, which is a cancer ward. And outside the Pembroke Ward, just outside on the wall, there is a picture of 2 giraffes, all multicoloured. One is a big tall giraffe and one's a smaller giraffe, like a mummy and a baby giraffe. And I walked past it when she was there every day and really admired it and thought it was really lovely. And that's really all I thought of it, to be honest. And once she moved out of her ward into her nursing home, I was walking her up the stairs and I turned to the right and there was a picture of a giraffe on the wall on the right where she's staying, and then down the other side of the corridor, turn the other way, and my God, there was another giraffe. And the mad thing is, I am seeing these giraffes everywhere now, and I have not seen giraffes at all until this moment. So the weird thing is, because this started happening and I was thinking it's a sign, I need to listen to it. I don't quite know what it means, but I need to listen to it. I called up the hospital about that picture that was on the wall because it really resonated with me. And I called them up last week to say, is that picture for sale that's on the wall? And the lady on the phone said to me, oh my goodness, we had that picture reserved until today. Someone's just rung up and said they don't want it anymore. And the exhibition's finishing tomorrow. So if you want it, it's available. And I was like, oh my God, I have to have this giraffe picture. So I purchased this giraffe picture on the phone, and I'm picking it up today. And it's going to go on my wall. And I mean, I still haven't worked out the meaning of it, but I did look up, and I didn't know this existed, but I did look up giraffes as a symbol. And I'm going to read it to you. The spiritual meaning of a giraffe is the placid power animal. It's anything but ordinary, also called Africa's gentle giant. The giraffe symbolises grace, peace, individuality, protection, communication, perception, and far-sightedness. If you have giraffe as a spirit animal, which is what I'm being told that this is, if giraffe is your totem animal, it signifies your majestic beauty and regal aura. Now, I'm not sure about all this stuff, but what I am sure about is everywhere I go now, I'm seeing giraffes, and I really think it's not a coincidence. I think someone's trying to tell me something. So hence I've got my giraffe here behind me today, and I just think, because I'm going through a time of change, maybe the giraffe symbolises change in my life. And a time that, you know, is about to dramatically change, and I need to be, you know, far-sighted, looking ahead, looking at the future, and using all my experiences now, because they're beautiful, majestic animals, and maybe that's what I'm about to turn into. So I just wanted to see. Do you know what would be interesting is to see if anybody else suddenly sees giraffes, because I've seen a load of them, or other animals. Do you see animals on a regular basis that nobody else sees, or any other symbol? Because I'm sure that isn't random. I'm sure there's a deeper meaning in all this stuff, and I just haven't been looking until now. So yeah, let me know. I know, I think I'm crazy. Anyway, have a lovely day and be majestically beautiful and have a regal aura. Bye.